So, how do we help children open up a bit more when we are doing remote therapy or teletherapy? Sometimes we may find ourselves in a situation where the child just really isn't engaging very much. Maybe they're shutting down, but you're struggling to connect. You're struggling to get them to open up, and it may feel a little bit more challenging because there's a computer right in front of you. The biggest tip that I want to give you around this is that everybody naturally becomes an extrovert when they are engaged in something that they love. Now, that may sound like super simple, and even as I say it, it might even sound obvious, but we really need to take that and translate that into the clinical setting. So, for us to really take a step back and ask ourselves, am I asking this child to do something or engage in a conversation or engage in a type of play that's really not interesting to the child? It's not really capitalizing on what is most meaningful to them. So, taking the time to really find out what that is. Maybe your client loves art. Maybe your client loves their dog. Maybe your client is really into music. Maybe your client is into video games. Maybe your client loves to talk about their younger sibling. Whatever it may be, can you take whatever that is and whatever it is that you're trying to work on clinically, can you weave it through that topic? Can you somehow connect it in with whatever it is? So maybe your sessions are you and the dog and your client. Maybe your sessions are about playing a video game together and you are in the world of the video game, weaving in and bringing in whatever it is that you're trying to work on through the conversation of the video game. Maybe you are bringing in different music and you're writing music together because you know that this child loves music so much. But sometimes we are getting the lack of engagement simply because they're just not interested. They're not interested. They're not finding the conversations meaningful. They're not finding what we're asking them to do to be meaningful. And so I invite you to start there. Sure, there may be other things going on, but start there, because oftentimes the moment that we make it meaningful, the moment that we bring in something interesting, again, we naturally get excited about the things that we love to do and we love to talk about, we love to think about. And sometimes there's just a natural level of engagement that can come to life simply by connecting the dots a bit more and helping the therapy be a little bit more interesting, fascinating, exciting for the child, meeting their value system just a little bit more. So start there and see if that's able to get your client a little bit more engaged and a little bit more online with you.